let's pack for Disney World. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Katie and I make lots of Disney and lifestyle vlogs, so if that's your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe. But for today's video, I am very excited because we are packing for Disney World. So I leave for Disney World in about 3 days. The reason I'm packing today is because I do like to have a full day to kind of pack and film this video. So this is the last day off I have before I leave for my trip. So that's why we're packing today. So it's gonna mostly be, I would say like 90% of the packing is gonna be done today and the other like 10% will be done the night before, just because I don't wanna pack up all my toiletries and things like that until the night before, just because some of the stuff I'm still gonna be using. First things first, starting with an iced coffee. I do always like to have some sort of fun drink for these videos. But yeah, I'm very excited. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to this series, I am staying at my absolute dream resort with my mom and sister. So we're staying at the Polynesian. So I'm very excited about that. And it's gonna be a really special trip for us. We're definitely trying to take it a little bit slower than we normally do, which might be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we can do it. So it's gonna be a really fun trip. Let's get into kind of my packing process and how I like to pack for Disney World. I don't typically have a packing list, which is super chaotic, and I'm working on that. I think I'm gonna try to make a little packing list for my digital planner for my next Disney trip. So that's something I wanna work on in the next couple months. But for now, I do not have a packing list. So basically what I do is I like to lay everything out and get a visual. So first things first, I have everything charging. I have all my laundry done. I feel like if you just do that the day before, then you're already set up for success. I did a prep vlog already where I did like my last minute errands and I stocked up on toiletries and things like that. So if you missed that, I'll link it above. But I feel like that's gonna help make this packing process a little bit more smooth and just a lot less stuff I have to do today. So first things first, let's get out the Disney bin and lay out all of my outfits. I forgot to mention my luggage for this trip. I am just gonna do a carry-on and an under the seat bag. We're going for 3 nights, so I think I can do it. I did it last time when we went for this amount of time, so I think I can definitely do it. The hard part is always the ears take up so much space, but I think I can do it. So we're gonna do just a carry-on. So my carry-on bag is the Away Bigger carry-on in this pink color. I don't think they sell it anymore. I think it's called Petal, and the Vera Bradley Weekender. If anyone's interested, I'll put some links to some of these weekenders that are right now for sale on the Vera Bradley outlet website. And you guys, it's a really good deal. So if you've been wanting one of these, they have some really pretty patterns right now. They have a Cinderella one and a Belle one. So I'll link those in the description for you if you're interested, but they unfortunately don't sell this pattern anymore, but I absolutely love this thing. The best part is it has this little sleeve so you can put it on top of the carry-on, which is so nice because then you don't have to carry anything through the airport. You just kind of wheel everything. And then I also have these packing cubes from the Stony Clover Target collab. I've been using these for quite a few years, so they don't sell them anymore, but they have really similar ones on Amazon that I can link in the description for you. These are great. I love these things. They definitely help keep everything organized. So I think what I'm going to do next is start laying out all my outfits. I got the bins out, but then I realized I'm not like 100% sure about like which accessories are going to go with which outfit. I did have you guys help me in my last video, which I really appreciate your input, and I'm definitely listening to some of the suggestions that you guys made, so I really appreciate anyone who made a suggestion about which outfit to wear to which park, because I was super lost. But I think it'll help to kind of lay everything out, and this part's always so fun to me, and then I can kind of like match the ears and the bag to the outfit. So let's lay out all my clothes and kind of decide which accessories are gonna go with which outfit. I forgot to mention the app I use to plan all my Disney outfits, but basically I have everything kind of planned out in this app called Stylebook. So it definitely helps when it's time to pack to just kind of pull up the app and look at the outfits and lay them all out. I do feel like typically if I like the way the outfit looks in the app, I do typically like the way it looks laid out, and I also like the way it looks on. So it definitely helps with my planning and packing, and it's just so much easier. This is now the portion of the video where I like pack my suitcase to film a short, like my packing short, and then I unpack it, and then I pack pack it the way I actually want it to be packed. So this is the part where I kind of pack and unpack my suitcase like 2 or 3 times. So I'm gonna film my short and then I will pack up all my clothes into the suitcase just because I feel like they are gonna take up most room in the suitcase. So having that as a starting point to see how much room I have left is always a good place to start. I'm done filming my short, so I'm getting ready to pack everything away, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things before I pack them. First of all, I had left a couple of hints in my August reset, and some of you guys guessed the resort that we're staying at. We're staying at the Polynesian, but there was really only a few hints, and I felt like they were very subtle, but you actually picked up on them, so I'm honestly pretty impressed. But basically the 2 hints, now I feel like I can talk about it. I told my mom and my sister they were not allowed to watch that video because this was a surprise for them, so by the time this video goes up, I'll have given them their lays already. But basically I made these little lays for our new mimosas, and they turned out so perfect. I literally just went to Michael's and these little tiny flowers were on sale, and I took a needle and thread and made a lay for our new mimosas. I have one for Angel, so that was one of the hints in the video. They were like up on the shelf, but I don't think anyone picked up on this one. I got these new ears. They're the plumeria ears, and I think they're technically from Olani, but I thought they'd be so perfect for the Poly, so I bought these on Poshmark, and I don't think anyone picked up on this hint. So those were the 2 hints that were in that video, so I wanted to show you guys those before I put everything away. I also wanted to show you I got this new bag from Vera Bradley's outlet store, and it's so cute. I loved this pattern. So I waited for it to go onto their outlet website, so I'll link it in the description for you, but I got this little cosmetic bag, so I'm definitely gonna be using this. It's so perfect for the Poly, and it was kind of perfect. It literally came on their website like a week ago. I ordered it right away, and it came already, so I'm really excited to use this, but I just wanted to show you it before I kind of pack it away. But eventually I am gonna figure out what I'm gonna put in here. Probably just like park essentials to keep everything organized. So I'm gonna pack up my ears, pack up all the clothes in the packing cubes, and then I'll probably throw in a few extra outfits. I do always tend to do that just in case. But other than that, I'm just gonna start packing up the majority of the clothes and all my accessories. I'm getting so excited for this trip. As I was packing up my clothes, I went to go get some socks, and I realized the socks that I had were not fully dry in the dryer. So I'm drying those. And while I do that, I think I'm gonna do a couple random things. Like I have to add my Disney gift card to my other Disney gift card. I have to lay out all my electronics. I need to also put my new Jibbitz on my Crocs. Let's start with the Crocs because I'm actually really excited about them. If you watch my Disney prep vlog, I went and got a new pair of sandals and got some Stitch Jibbitz, and I had like a Lilo Jibbit and like her little doll. So I'm gonna put all those on my new Crocs, and I think they're gonna turn out really cute. So let's do that first, and then I'll work on those other things. Okay, so I already packed up my jewelry, but one thing I want to do is take some stuff out to wear on the plane. So I'm gonna wear these 2 gold necklaces, and then I'll probably wear my rings and my vintage charm bracelet, which is usually what I wear on the plane. I already posted a video with these earrings, but look at how stinking cute these little Stitch earrings are. So I have my little Stitch accessories, which are gonna be really cute. Maybe I should wear my Stitch instead of my vintage charm bracelet. That'd be cute. I do normally keep my Disney jewelry all separate, so it's super easy whenever it's time to pack up for Disney. Then it's ready to go whenever I go to Disney. So I'm gonna pack this away. I finally have some dry socks. I'm gonna pack all that stuff away too in my suitcase. So far, so good. I have all of my clothes, all of my accessories, everything packed up except for my under the seat bag, and there's a little bit of space left in here, which is a good sign. Hopefully I can fit my toiletries bag in here or some electronics or something like that, but so far so good. It's going well so far, so we'll see. I'm probably forgetting something, but so far I have a little bit of space left, which is always a good sign. As I've been going, I've kind of been accumulating other things to kind of lay out so I can see everything. I'm gonna finish laying out all my electronics. It's really hard to do that until everything is charged, so kind of at a standstill there, there, but I also want to pack up a bag for the pool. Some of my park bag essentials, like my little fan. It's probably going to be hotter than the surface of the sun in Orlando in August. I'm going to pack this 50th tote bag in my under the seat bag with my swimsuit and all that kind of stuff. That way, if we go to the pool and we get there, I don't have to splay open my entire suitcase. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm just going to kind of lay everything out. I'll show you everything before I actually pack it away, and I'll walk you through everything I bring for park bag stuff and electronics. But right now I'm just going to kind of lay everything out. Okay, I think I've got almost everything laid out here on the couch, so I'll kind of walk you through all the random stuff. The clothes I feel like are a lot easier and more straightforward. The random stuff I feel like is more likely to be forgotten. So I do like to be able to see everything all laid out and kind of think through my day and think through like, okay, what do I do when I wake up in the morning? I take a shower, brush my hair, do my hair, I need shampoo and conditioner and my leave-in conditioner. Then, you know, I wash my face. Do I have my face wash, my lotion? Do I have my makeup? That's kind of how I go through things. To be honest, I'm not going to pack up my toiletries until the night before we leave, just to make sure I have everything, but I'll still walk you through everything that I'm bringing. Definitely minimize the size of some of these travel tubes. So for example, I used to bring like my big thing of sunscreen, but I have these like free samples. So I actually just like sucked it up into the hole and like refilled these 2 little tubes. I am going to share a couple things with my family. So my mom's going to bring like a big sunscreen for us. This is just for my face. But yeah, I definitely minimize like the size of everything. My toothpaste is a lot smaller this time. Some of the things I'm not really able to minimize. Oh, did I put 2 of these in here? I absolutely did. I put 2 tinted moisturizers. I definitely don't need to. Well, one less thing. And I've got travel size face wash. The one thing I think that helped a lot is I really only need like a tiny bit of detangler. So I went and bought these like tiny little jars from Target, and it actually came with this bag. And I actually really like this bag, and this is like being very picky. I like this bag because it's flat on the bottom, so I feel like everything just lays in there so much more nicely than a regular Ziploc bag. I have this before, and this broke like instantaneously, so I'm gonna be super careful with it. Hopefully it doesn't break, but that's everything I'm bringing for liquids. I have a super tiny little deodorant, which is actually like the cutest thing ever. Look at how cute this is. I'm sorry, what? Adorable. So I'm bringing 2 of those so I can put 1 in my park bag. I think I'm gonna use this Moana pouch for all my Invisalign stuff for in the park specifically. Not everything is here because some of it obviously I have to use within the next couple days, like my case and my electric toothbrush. But for the parks, I just don't feel comfortable taking out my electric toothbrush and brushing my teeth in the bathroom. If I have to brush my teeth, I'll use this little fold up toothbrush. Basically, I got it on Amazon. So it kind of like folds up into a half size, which is really nice, but I'll take this one to the parks. And then just some floss. I also have like flossers, like if I need to do it on the go. And these little brushers too, if I don't really have access to a full sink. And then some gum. Not gonna lie, last time I was in Disney, I was really worried about how the Invisalign stuff was gonna go, but I feel like this is the secret recipe to success. Just having options, like for example, you might not even have time to go to the bathroom and brush your teeth in there. So like these, you don't have to be like at a sink. They don't require water, so that's really nice. But if you don't even have time to go do that, you just chew some gum and put your retainers back in and just brush them when you can. I'm not super worried about it just because we're doing short park days this time, but this is kind of what I'm bringing for Invisalign specifically, and then I'm going to put it in this Moana pouch for the parks. This is a cosmetic pouch, so it's plastic on the inside, which is really nice. And then I am going to bring my Revlon brush. Me and my mom both use this, so we'll share it. As far as what I'm putting in my park bag, I'm going to put my bathing suit. I'm going to put everything in this tote bag and then kind of fold it up and put it in my under the seat bag. I can't decide if I want to use this in the airport for like my wallet, my phone. Sometimes I do like to have a crossbody, but then before I get on the plane, I'm going to have to put it in here because you can only have 2 bags. So we'll see if I have room for that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to pack it in my suitcase. But kind of my park bag essentials, I do have my Mickey fan, which I still need to charge, but all my chargers are being used, so I'll have to charge that in a second. And then I have this little phone stand for taking pictures. It's kind of nice, even with a group, you don't have to ask someone to take your picture. Poncho, of course. This I don't think I need in the airport, so I'm gonna pack it into my suitcase. My bathing suit in case we go to the pool when we arrive. And then I do have this little pouch with some friendship bracelets in there. So if you see me in the parks, I'd love to give you a friendship bracelet, but I'm also gonna fold this lanyard up and put it in there. I want to trade these 2 pins, so I'm gonna fold this up and put it in here too and put it in my park bag. I also bring this slap bracelet in case my ears start hurting my head. It's nice because you can basically attach your ears to your bag, and I'll show you how I do it in a second when I pack up my under the seat bag, because typically I do have a Nuimos hanging off of here and a pair of ears, so I'll show you how I do everything and pack it all up. But that's kind of the park bag essentials. I also have my headphones. I'm charging a few things. I'm just gonna let them charge, and once they're all charged up, I'm gonna pack away my electronics, and I'll show you all my equipment that I use for vlogging, everything I bring to make the vlogs basically. Okay, walkthrough of all of my electronics that I'm bringing. So the only thing I don't have here right now is my phone charger, which is also going to charge my iPad. So iPad, Apple Pencil, these are both fully charged. As far as vlogging goes, it's kind of a lot. But with my DJI Pocket 3, which is what I'm filming on now, it has kind of a gimbal that sticks off of it. So it comes with this protective case with an extra lens. I think this is like a fisheye lens. I don't really use it, but it just stays in there, so I just leave it. So this thing is actually really cool because you can slide external microphone into the top slot here, and then if anything's plugged into the bottom, it kind of just sticks off the bottom, but it protects the gimbal. So I do carry this around with me in my park bag. Anytime I'm not using the camera, I can at least stick it in the hard case. It also comes with this case, which I will probably bring, I guess. I don't really need it, to be honest, because I'm just gonna keep everything together on here. I probably don't need to bring it, so maybe I should just leave it here. We'll see. I'm undecided about that. I just want to make sure that when I'm putting the camera away, it's protected, but regardless, I don't usually put it in here during the park days anyway. And then I have 2 electronics pouches. This one is for the room, so I leave this one in the room, and then this one is for my park bag. So anything that I'm not going to need in the parks, I'm going to put in here, like my Magic Band charger. I just charge it at night. This is for my Magic Band charger, and then some other things will plug into there too. And then extra batteries for my Canon. I'm going to bring the charger and 2 extra batteries, and I'm going to put those in here. All these extra SD cards, I guess I'll leave in this one, just in case I ever need anything. But I am going to bring, in the one I take in my park bag, I'm gonna bring my DJI charger. It's a black cord, just in case I need to charge up with this. I actually don't anticipate I'm gonna need it, but just in case, because I'll be carrying this around with me. It's a portable charger. I also bring a phone charger to plug in here in case I need to charge my phone. I am gonna bring my Canon. So I got this little silicone case, hoping it can kind of protect it. I think I'm only gonna use this for pictures this time, actually, because it takes really good pictures and I honestly never take advantage of it. So this is my old vlog camera, but I'm gonna use it for pictures this time. So I am bringing a couple SD cards for the Canon. I'm also bringing a bunch of extra, of course, SD cards for the vlogs. This will be plenty for the whole trip. Once they get full, I'll put them in a different pouch so that I know not to use them again. But for now, I'm going to put them in the one I'm going to carry around in my park bag. As far as backing up the vlogs, I do bring my computer. It's kind of annoying because I really don't use it for anything other than backing up the vlogs. But I would hate if something happened to the vlog footage. So every night at the end of my day, I do back up the vlogs. So this is my external hard drive. So that's where I'm going to back them up. But to be able to back up the footage, I have to have a converter so that I can plug that into my computer. So I plug the SD card into here, plug this in, move the files, copy them over. I do leave them on the SD card, but I want an extra backup. I usually do need the charger because this doesn't really hold the charge that well anymore because it's kind of old. So I do bring the computer charger as well, and I'll just shove all this into this little laptop sleeve and put it in my under the seat bag. So that's everything I'm bringing for electronics. I actually feel like I cut down quite a bit this time. Honestly, I'm wondering if I even need to bring this. We'll see. I can't decide on that one. Really trying to kind of cut back this time on the amount of stuff I'm bringing because I am only bringing a carry-on. It's still a lot and I'm fully aware of that, but I think it's going to help just even leaving a few things behind. So that is everything I bring to make the vlogs. I lied. I think I am going to pack my under the seat bag. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I think I am, and I'm just going to make a list on my phone of anything that's not packed away that I need to figure out packing the night before I leave, just so I don't forget anything. Honestly, the main things are going to be my Revlon brush, because I am going to wash my hair the night before we go and dry it with the Revlon brush. So I'm going to leave my Revlon brush out, and my toiletries, and my phone charger, and my iPad, but pretty much everything else I'm going to pack away. But let's pack the under the seat bag and I'll show you how I attach my ears and my new emos. I'm basically packed up. I really just have a few things that I need to grab the night before I leave. I actually got a lot more done today than I thought I was going to be able to, considering I'm not leaving for a couple days still. Pretty much packed up and ready for Disney. So I'm actually going to end out the video here. I really hope it was helpful for you, just showing you my packing process, my Disney packing process, and just showing that you can pack in a carry-on. And if I can do it, you can do it. But that is it for my Disney pack with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And I will see you in my Disney travel day.